G'day! In today's video I'm opening up a Samsung Galaxy A90. I want to open this up to remove the battery so I'm able to charge that externally, as I do believe it has a charging fault. Right now I stick it on charge, I get the battery icon come up, and then the phone accepts about 0.4 amps of power, switches off and then restarts and tries to do that over and over again. So I'm going to use a thin metal pry tool and isopropyl alcohol. This will make getting into this considerably easier than what it could be. So the isopropyl alcohol does tend to eat the adhesive a bit. Right now I'm just sliding it along, and that's going very well in there. I'm going to switch to a thicker one, as it has also been sitting on the blue heat pad here at 75 degrees Celsius, which is very toasty, or at least the plastic metal frame is very toasty. There we go. Not quite in. Go. There and there. So now I'll take out these screws. Now I don't think the frame comes away on this particular one. I think the top assembly does. The top bit up here. Lift that up, take out the SIM, or if you want, take out the SIM tray to get the main board out. But what I want is the battery, so I'm going to disconnect these cables, fold that up, and then I'm going to put a bit of isopropyl alcohol down here. Now with isopropyl alcohol, it does work very well on the adhesive. So this is going to come out much easier for me than it will for you guys, unless you've got isopropyl alcohol. So I'm just going to pry it up a little bit. As you can see, that come up quite easily for me there. But for you guys, I would say that's going to be a fair bit of a battle. So try not to bend the battery too much. If you bend it, it's going to destroy it. And if it destroys it, it's going to get very smelly and be definitely a fire risk. So definitely try and be cautious with that. If you can get your hands on this, or possibly even just some rubbing alcohol, give that a shot. Just a little squirt down the side, should be just enough that it can run along here and lift up and out. From here I'm going to charge up the battery on an external battery charger, and then I'll see if I can get it to power up once more. So right now I've had this battery on charge on this external battery charger, a W209 Pro, connected up to number 1. And this is now fully charged the battery. So I'm hoping I can reconnect the various cables. 1, 2, 3, and lastly the battery. Yep. And hopefully from here, put this back, click it down, put these screws back in, move it off to the side by a fraction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we'll end up with 2 extra screws that I think were for something else. And now I should just be able to fold the back over. Now put the back on. And depending on how well successfully that came off, you may have to re-glue it, you may have to redo the double-sided tape. Where in my instance, I'm happy with the overall quality of that gasket slash adhesive, that I'm happy just to heat that back up and put it back on. And from here, I'm going to put this on charge and we should be all good to go. And then I've just hit the power button on here and we're waking up once more. So hopefully this will now charge properly and proceed to carry on as it should.